Hello, hockey, basketball, and soccer fans. My name is David. That would start this video at 1:45 on the morning of Thursday, 21st of September 2023, North American Eastern Time. Thought I would do is try to respond to this video over here about the criminal troubles involving Kevin Porter Jr. That's going to be what I'm mainly about. But I thought that first I would do is it's going to try to go and what I would do is first that would first mention about the well, news from Leafs. We have Matt Murray out because of some significant surgery. Now I'm going to also go to the latest episode of the Locked On Canucks podcast, part of the Locked On Sports series of podcasts. And I'm going to go to whether the Canucks are over the betting era. Well, I have to be skeptical that they are because, again, yes, I know that there have been some very big changes in the roster. I mean, there's the acquisition for the Habs of goalie Casey Smith to try to back up Thatcher Demko with winger Tanner Pearson, and a 2025 third-round draft pick sent the Habs' way. So let's see. So, are the Canucks over the betting era? I'd say not yet. For starters, the Canucks haven't seen playoff action following the firing of Jim Benning as the team GM. He was fired in December 2021. And whether or not he ever finds a job in the NHL, I'll say that for another day. But there's no doubt that the Canucks have changed. And, various other Canadian NHL teams have made changes. The Raptors have done so, too. To see what happens. I mean, the Flames, not so much in terms of the actual trades, or acquisitions. But again, it'll be interesting to find out what happens. And now, I thought I would do is go to the Kevin Porter, junior story. So, he was born in Seattle, in the northwestern part of the American state of Washington. He lost his dad at an early on in life, when he was 4 years old. The late Kevin Porter Sr. was shot dead multiple times, killed in an altercation in a bar. Yeah, that's just really hard to take. I mean, if I'd lost my own dad when I'd been as young as the younger Kevin Porter Jr., it would be difficult for me to take. So I feel for him. It's not easy to lose a parent, but it is part of gun violence. It's just it touches so many lives. So I thought I would mention the recent article from the American TV network ABC. So yeah, this is the I know it may not be the best visibility, but this is some serious criminal charges here. I do apologize for lack of visibility, but well, so now I'm going to do is going to go to what in various former British colonies charge he faces. So it's under New York State law. So he could face not only assault charge. Really, it's hard to know with a felony. Could face up to 25 years imprisonment if convicted. It is important to note that Mr. Porter must be afforded the presumption of innocence unless he is convicted beyond reasonable doubt. So so assault, strangulation, could be up to 15 years. strangulation in the second degree. I don't know, strangulation in the first degree, or I don't know. I don't know. So I really don't know what I ended up with, but no, I don't need help. I don't need help, thank you very much. Just it had been the assault. Yeah, I'm gonna shut it down. Yeah, just kind of stupid error. What could you do? So now I'm gonna go to various criminal charges under the criminal code of my homeland, which is Canada. So assault. So the common assault is so yeah. So it's equivalent of a felony if it's common assault, as much as 5 years imprisonment. But again, okay, good. That's what I wanted. Okay. All right. So, assault, force. Okay. All right. So again, I'm gonna do is. All right. So, yeah. All right. So, it's very interesting. But if we talk about choking, overcoming resistance, so Section 246, subsection A of the Criminal Code, anyone who is convicted of having committed such an offense, which is indictable, is guilty of such an offense and liable to imprisonment of up to life. So yeah, well, I think that should be the maximum. So now I'm going to go and over to England and Wales. So there are different types of assault. I don't quite understand the distinction between common assault, actual bodily harm, grievous bodily harm or wounding. You know, well, between actual bodily harm, grievous bodily harm or wounding. But so common assault, maximum sentence is half a year custody, unless it happens to be against an emergency worker, which is not applicable, or is racially or religiously motivated. So applied here is that the alleged assault of Kevin Porter Jr. by Kevin Porter Jr. of his girlfriend is, well, so if it's common assault, well, you could argue it is it's actual bodily harm that he caused, so he could be up to 5 years if we're tried under English law. Grievous bodily harm or wounding, well, same thing, 5 years, unless the assault was committed with the intent to cause grievous bodily harm or wounding. That would not be the easiest to prove. He did intend to, well, there's strangulation, which is, so again, so under the Offenses Against Person Act 1861, Section 21, attempt to choke, suffocate, or strangle any other person in order to commit an indictable offense requires the person to choke, suffocate, or strangle any other person in order to render that person insensible, unconscious, or incapable of resistance with the intent to commit an indictable offense. So the person becomes guilty on indictment. Person can be sentenced to as much as life imprisonment. So yeah. So now I'm going to go head on over to Republic of Ireland. So penalties for assault. Assault, well, simple type of it, which is penalty for assault. Imprisonment can range anywhere from 6 months up to 10 years. But if it happens to be... Alright, let's see. All I have to do is... I have to mention if there's anything there that... So... Non-fatal strangulation. Alright, so let's see here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is... So yeah, bill targeting violence and harassment has been passed by Republic of Ireland Parliament. Oh, oops. Continue that. Ireland passed. Assault causing bodily harm. One of the most commonly prosecuted from 5 to 10 years. Domestic abuse. Non-fatal strangulation. So... Alright, so let's see here. Is there anything there? Doesn't really say what the penalty is. So let's see what there is. Alright, they're going to do that. Signed law by the president. So let's see here. Alright, so it doesn't really have here. Alright, so let's see here. I don't really know what it is. Alright, so now I'm going to go head on over to Hong Kong, another former British colony. So, it's have to do with Kevin Porter Jr. If we were talking about the assault that occurred in Hong Kong, we would talk about potentially assault. Potentially. Alright, so we have here common assault, or alright, so assault. So up to 1 year if it's assault. Maximum sentence of 3 years if it's occasioning actual bodily harm. But if it happens to be strangulation, it is life imprisonment. So yeah, now I'm going to head on over to what the case is in the Australian state of New South Wales. So assault, various different types of assault charges, occasioning bodily harm. It could be that include there, but please must proved. Maximum penalty in district court, local court, 20, up to 24 months. If tried in local court or district court, as much as 5 years in most cases. And Australia, or at least New South Wales. New South Wales is all there. Choking can get a penalty of 25 years, which I don't think is severe enough. It should be up to life imprisonment, but what can you do? That's New Zealand. We have assault. There's types of assault penalties. Yeah. Then we look at fatal strangulation. Strangulation, suffocation, under New Zealand law, 7 years, which I think is an absolute joke. Now I'm going to go to Kevin Porter. Kevin Porter Jr. Charges are extremely serious. I have to see if there's any update as to what team he's been traded to from the Houston Rockets. I'm not really sure. So yeah, not really sure. There's no trade yet, but he has no doubt facing serious charges. He was released on bail, but again, I don't know if he'll get to come to Canada when the Raptors play the Houston Rockets. No, host the Houston Rockets. I'm not sure if that's going to happen, but I'm going to go to the I'm not sure how many times the Raptors play the Houston Rockets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Raptors schedule here, and let's go see. So we're going to go to the Raptors and see how often they play the Houston Rockets. Because that Kevin Porter Jr. may very well have to stay. Or let's just go to the Houston Rockets season and we can figure that out from there. So I'm going to go to the Raptors. Well, there's only one. And that is in February of this year. So I know it's kind of so yeah, I'm gonna do maybe just put the schedule up on ESPN. Try to end this video. Going to end it off here with the regular season about Kevin Porter Jr. getting to play in Canada. All I'm going to do is I'm going to go to so there are 2 games the Rockets will be playing against the Raptors during the regular season. So basically in February, so on the 9th of February, so it's only 1 game. And then he'll join the Raptors, and then he'll get to join the Rockets in Atlanta. That is, if he hasn't already been traded. So there's a ways to go, and as of now I'm going to wrap things up. If you like the video, make sure to click on that like button. If you want to subscribe to the video to my channel, please feel free to do so. If you click the notification bell, you'll get more time notification of videos that I post. I do plan to post videos at least every other week until further notice. On that note, I'm going to say go Raptors go, go Leafs go, go Toronto FC go, and go Canada go.